Hello everyone, this is a tutorial about making food buy straw slips on Google Docs. If you don't have an account, you need to go to accounts.google.com and follow the instructions, and away, you've got an account. Hooray! Now you can go to Google. No, you don't say Google, you say forms.google.com, and I'm going to cheat and pass you over to my husband Nathan. I will see you later. Bye!
Hello there everybody, my name's Nathan. Sarah's just handed you all over to me because I'm her techie husband who teaches her all of this stuff so that she knows what she's doing. She is fairly competent with forms, but she's only going to ask me questions, so it's easier if I just show you myself. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a new form. So we're going to press this big blue plus icon here. That will create us a new form. And as you can see, this is an untitled form with an untitled question. How exciting. So up in the top left, you'll see it says Untitled Form with back arrow. We're just going to click in there and we're going to change the name of that to Free Prize Draw. Now, you will see I've cheated a little. I have written out all the text already, so I can just copy and paste. Just to speed it up a little bit, so I'm going to name the form Free Prize Draw. So that will mean that is now saved within Docs, within our Google Docs as Free Prize Draw, so you can visit that through the Forms page or through the docs.google.com page. It's also changed our page title to Free Prize Draw. I'm going to change that to Win £100 of free books. And then form description is just the text that's at the top of the FPD, so Usborne books at home, free monthly prize draw, etc, etc. So just paste that one in. Okay, so first question, we are going to set this one here. So we're just going to click onto it. We change that multiple choice to short answer. Then when we type in email, it's going to give us a little suggestion down at the bottom, down underneath, which is enable email collection setting. So I'm just going to click that one. And then this will change the form to an it will change that input to email only. So your user will have to put in a valid email address or they won't be able to submit the form. Right, then over on the right hand side we've got this little pane here. There's several little options, so we've got add question, add title and description, add image, add video, add section. So add section would essentially create a new form for you, not a new form, a new page, so a complete new section to the form. You obviously add video, I think we can work out what that one means, same with add image. Add title and description is just going to be a little text field. I'm going to show you one of those later on, we're going to use one at the bottom. And then we've got the add question field, add question button. So obviously I'm just going to click add question now. And we get a new question, so we've got a little drop down box and we can change that to short answer. And our next field will be name. Probably don't need to go backwards and forwards to copy name and phone, do I? So I'm just going to paste that one in, and then we're going to click this little tick box here, this little slider here, and we click that. That's now a required field, so your user again will have to fill these fields out before they can submit. And so then we're just going to put in phone here. We change that to short answer. It's done that already, and it's going to be required again. Okay, so those are the three main simple sections we've got. Then we've got some text, some checkboxes coming up for the consent. So we'll change the option here to checkboxes. I'm going to switch back to Word. I don't need to do that just to write that. So the title is going to just be consent. I am going to switch back to Word to copy over this bit of text here though. So that is both checkboxes, but what I'm going to do is just copy it, paste it into one, and it's automatically put it in as two checkboxes for me, which is really quite pleasant. I wasn't expecting that. So required again, we want to check that to required, because if they don't tick either of these, then there's no point in filling out the form, because I won't be able to submit it. So. And then we're going to move on to the next question, which is going to be more checkboxes. So we're going to set that to checkboxes, and I'm going to switch back over to my Word document. And it's going to be, I would like to know more about. Oh, didn't quite copy that correctly. There we go. And then we're going to get our further information, which is this bit here. Hopefully it will do it again and split this into 3 checkboxes for us. Let's see, shall we? Yay! Okay, so then we've got our 3 checkboxes. So getting free books for my family by hosting an Usborne event, supporting my school with free books, and selling Usborne books to earn extra money. And then we are going to add one further field for this one, and that is just going to be, if it will let me add any text. There we go. No thanks. Just because in this one I'm going to set it to required again, just to make the users think about selecting one of them, because if we don't have it as required, they may just skip over it and not even read them. But if they're required, they're going to read them, they're going to think about them, and even if they select no thanks, at least we've got a higher chance of getting some engagement with that. So I'm just going to switch back over again, and then the only other bit we've got is the data promise to go on there. So again, we'll add, no, we won't add a new question this time. Sorry, this is the other bit I was talking about. This is where we're going to add title and description. So that's the large T and lowercase t. Well, not lowercase, but large and small t's. So in this bit, we're going to copy over the our data promise. And then we are going to stick in this bit here. And you'll note I've not put the QR code in. I've put a link for the actual policy, the PDF. I will put that link in the description for the video below, because it's a bit long-winded to start reading out, and I don't expect you to copy that word for word, so you can just copy the link from down below. And that is our form now completed. So if we go back up here, we will see our saved form here. So we can go into it, we can edit it, we can change it, but all that information is there. So what you can then do is use this little button here to send it out to people, but before that, let's go to preview. So by previewing, we can complete the forms ourselves. So if you look, all these little red stars, those are our required fields, so something needs to go into them. We can then tick all of these boxes, as many as we like. We don't need to tick anything down here, but we're going to just fill in this information here, and I'm just going to click off of that because we've got lots of information there. And we'll type in there just random at, so absolutely meaningless, but it will fill some data. It has to have .co.uk, it has to have an @ symbol, or not necessarily .co.uk, but a valid dot something. And then we just put, I'm just going to put, I don't know, gem. Why not? And a phone number of 0532 blah 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 blah. And now we can submit that. Okay, so as you can see, it's just got a little flash up, win £100 free books, your response has been recorded, submit another response. So that is completed. They've submitted a form, and now we've got some information to look at. So if we go back to our main free prize draw page, so again, this is just what you get when you click into it. On here, you'll see you've got responses, and we've got 1. So we can click through here, and we can see our responses. We can see what information we've got. Now there are further things you can do with this. You can create a spreadsheet, so that will create a spreadsheet into your Drive. So you'll need to go to drive.google.com to see that. But we're going to click that button now. And it'll create a new spreadsheet. Excuse me. It'll create a new spreadsheet, free prize draw responses. So we'll just click create, and that's going to open it up automatically for us. But you can access that by going to docs.google.com or drive.google.com. Either way, that spreadsheet will be there. And all the information, all of your submissions will come through on this spreadsheet. So it'll give you a timestamp with the date and time that it was submitted. Unfortunately, this will most likely show in an American format, being Google's American company, and it can be a little bit tricky to get UK formats to appear. So obviously it's saying 11:20 for the 20th of November. So we've got the date, time, we've got the email address, we've got name, phone number, consent, and I would like to know more about. So I think that is the basics for how you're going to set this form up and how submissions work. If you go to the send, and you click this little button here. This little button here is for the link, so that link there is the proper shareable URL for your form. And you can also click the shorten URL, and Google will give you a shortened version of it. And you can just click the copy button, and you can copy paste that to wherever you want. Okay, I'm just going to hand you back over to Sarah now. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Nathan. That made my life so much easier. If you have any questions or don't quite understand something, then please post a comment below the video, or if you aren't sure of links and things, they'll all be down below in the comments. And if you need to find me somewhere else, you know where I am, Tinkers. And I hope you found this educational and useful, and hopefully you'll get lots of interactions and responses. Thank you very much. Bye!